Zagros Mountains, Iran. 8,500 feet above sea level, 120 kilometers inside hostile territory. The afternoon sun burned across jagged peaks as 120 U.S. Army Rangers from the 75th Ranger Regiment moved silently through rock and shadow toward a target hidden inside the mountain itself. For 3 months, intelligence agencies had tracked it. An underground ballistic missile facility. 12 medium-range launchers capable of striking U.S. forces across the entire Middle East. But what made the base nearly untouchable was its location, carved directly into a mountainside, guarded by 150 elite Quds Force soldiers. An aerial assault would fail. A conventional ground assault was considered impossible, so the Rangers chose the impossible. For 48 hours, they moved only at night. During daylight, they hid beneath camouflage nets while Iranian patrols passed within meters of their positions. Every breath burned in the thin mountain air. 3 weeks earlier, satellite imagery detected underground construction. Drones captured missile components moving along narrow mountain roads. The facility had one access road. Anti-aircraft guns covered the sky. Defensive bunkers controlled every approach. On paper, the position was impregnable. But analysts noticed one weakness. The steep cliffs behind the base were largely undefended because no army would attempt that climb after crossing 120 kilometers of hostile terrain. That was exactly why the Rangers would. The plan followed 3 principles: attack from the impossible direction, strike in daylight, and finish before reinforcements arrived. They had 45 minutes. 4 platoons, 4 objectives. Alpha would hit the outer defenses. Bravo would capture the command bunker. Charlie would neutralize the anti-aircraft guns. Delta would destroy the missile storage area. At 14:30, the assault began, not with explosions, but with precise, coordinated violence. Alpha platoon eliminated sentries before alarms could sound. Within seconds, American soldiers were inside the defensive perimeter. The mountain erupted with gunfire as elite Iranian fighters rushed to positions. What followed was 45 minutes of brutal close-quarters mountain combat. Bunker to bunker, position to position. Bravo platoon breached the command bunker using a Carl Gustav round that blasted open the reinforced entrance. Rangers flooded inside and cleared it room by room. Charlie platoon destroyed the anti-aircraft guns before crews could adapt them to ground targets. Delta platoon fought the hardest battle, pushing through multiple defensive lines toward the missile storage chambers. Casualties mounted, but they never stopped advancing. At the 30-minute mark, resistance began collapsing. Surviving defenders retreated deeper into the mountain. The Rangers did not pursue. Demolition teams moved in and placed charges on launchers, control systems, and fuel tanks while gunfire echoed through nearby corridors. 45 minutes after the assault began, the message was transmitted. Charges set. The order came immediately. Withdraw now. The Rangers pulled back in coordinated bounds, firing as they moved. 12 minutes later, the mountain shook. Not dramatic Hollywood explosions, but calculated demolition. Launchers twisted into scrap metal. Control systems shattered. Fuel tanks ignited, and secondary blasts collapsed entire sections of the facility. From 2 kilometers away, the soldiers watched smoke rise into the sky. The missile base was completely destroyed. They began a 48-hour escape march through enemy territory, exhausted and hunted, moving across ridges and valleys, avoiding contact with search forces sweeping the mountains. 3 days later, they crossed back into friendly territory.
Stay low, lights incoming.
The fortress Iran believed untouchable no longer existed.